it's your girl Renee here, coming to you to share a little of my testimony of how God has saved me from a lot of worldly things, and I've been feeling led to share this video for a while now, but little old me all in my head about, sharing, and, I just wanted to help somebody out there that's probably going through these same things or thinking about considering, leaving, worldly things behind and just don't know how to start. And so your girl is about to come to you and tell about herself, and hopefully you find this video very helping and start that journey, sis, or bro, or whoever's watching. So let's get to it. As I stated, my name is Renee and I'm 20 years old, and we're going to get started with this video. So, growing up, I knew of God. I grew up in church. I didn't have no choice. So, my mom always had us go to Bible study, Sunday school, vacation Bible school. I mean, you name it. We was in church. And I wouldn't say I had a deep relationship with God, but I knew of him. And, I didn't know all the things that I need to know as I do now. So, growing up as the usual, being in school, you got to deal with the peer pressure and all those things. Looking at the world, seeing how, as yourself, as you being a young kid, you always was yourself. You didn't really have too many things to look at to try to conform and try to be like. But, going and being in school is very different because you have a lot of kids doing a lot of different things. I mean, from smoking to drinking, you see all those things happen. And that's what happened to me, because in elementary school, you don't really see too much of kids doing that, because, parents didn't really play that back in my day. So when I got to middle school and I started getting bullied for how I was acting mostly in my elementary school days, I was myself. I didn't really do all that crazy stuff because my mama didn't play that. So what had happened, I saw people doing relationships. I saw, the thing about me getting bullied. I was just like, I gotta change myself because this is not working in this atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? So I started doing things I know wasn't me, but I wanted to do it so I wouldn't get picked on, so I could be like. And I was just like, I gotta do this because I didn't want to get bullied. Every time I went to school, why your hair like this? Why you got those type of clothes? Why you got those type of shoes? So I was like, I'm not about to do this. So I changed myself, and that went on all the way through my middle school and high school career. I wouldn't say career, school year. And, once I got out of school, I still didn't know myself. I still didn't love myself enough. So I decided to continue to do those things. And I got into drugs, like smoking very heavily, because I was never really happy with myself. Like, when you know that you're not truly being yourself, it kind of takes a toll on you because it's place, smoking with, drowning out my problems because I didn't want to deal with what I was going through. I didn't want to deal with, me never feeling loved, me never really loving myself, and me never really being accepted until I found out the only person that you need to be accepted by was by God. And, God was trying to help me along the way all my life, but, I ran a lot because I just never wanted to face it. I always wanted to run, and I thought doing drugs and drinking alcohol and going to parties and doing all these things would help me, but it never really did. It just caused a whole lot of problems for me, and that's what I continued doing. I ended up going to college, still being depressed because I still didn't love myself. I still didn't know myself because I had a mask so long that it took away to the point where I didn't know who I was anymore. And I'm going to show you some clips of the things that I was doing and seeing all the stuff I was trying to cover up with that. And I'm going to let y'all look at that for a second. Y'all can see I was doing a lot of things trying to cover up, me feeling depressed and low. And those the things that I did, Those are things that I thought, this the only way the world's going to accept me. This the only way I'm going to be accepted. So let me do these things. Let me put on this mask. Let me be this person so people would give me attention. And, I got it. Once I start to see the power of acting this way, and it's sad that the world's acting this way, but this is the only way that you could really be seen. So I was like, this is working for me, so I'm going to continue to do it. I was getting attention from boys who usually would talk about me. Now I'm getting attention from them. I'm just like, this is good. This is fun, you know what I'm saying? And I'm getting friends and all these things because I had trouble making friends because everybody used to always call me weird because that's not me. But every time I got called weird, I was just like, I got to change this. I got to change this. And so that's what I continued to do. And I ran until recently, I would say, when I turned 19. Going back to college. Well, I ended up having to leave college, even though I was there. Like I said, I was just depressed. I really wasn't focused on my studies because it's like I didn't know what I wanted to do anymore. And I became so homesick and just the new scenery, and it was just like, it just wasn't working out. And then finances hit, so I couldn't really stay around that time. So I had to end up come back home, and I really got depressed then because I knew that once I got back home that I was going to have to deal with, not being able to continue, not having the finances, and that really took a toll on me. And I really, really started, smoking every other day to smoking every single day. And my parents, my mom, she didn't even know, I was drinking, every day. I always wanted to go out. I always wanted to go to parties because I wanted to run away. Like, I felt like I wasn't good at anything, that everything that I touch turns to nothing. So I couldn't face it anymore. I couldn't do it. So I turned to more bad relationships. I turned to more bad people I know I didn't have no business hanging around with. And I just continued to do that until I turned 19, and the Lord got to me and, told me that I had to change my way to change, I'm saying, because I knew that once I was about to do this transformation, that I was going to have to change everything, that I was going to have to face everything that I did not want to face. And I was just like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But I also was like, I wanted to do it because I wasn't happy anymore. I was doing so many things, y'all, like so many things that I just knew wasn't me. I was in so many bad relationships, toxic relationships. I mean, I got abused. I mean, so many things that I put myself in situations, and, and God's so good that, even that He loves you way more than you love yourself. And it's just surprising, and it's just so amazing how He just loves us and how He pulls us. And I mean, I went through a lot, from betrayal, friends, people who I thought were my friends turned their back on me. I mean, did me dirty. I mean, a lot of those different things that I had to turn the other cheek. And it's very hard to turn the other cheek, But those are things that I had to do. And, God pulled me from those things. And I'm just here to share a little of that, if y'all want to get a deeper story. Because I didn't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to come and share like a snippet of a little of those things with you guys. And if you want me to go detail, I will. But I just wanted to come to you guys to let you know that you can change. Just be yourself. And nobody don't accept you, don't worry about it. Just be yourself, because at the end of the day, the only person that you gotta face is Jesus. When you leave this world, take account. And I'm pretty sure none of us want to go up there and say, well, Jesus, all I did down there was try to fit in with the world and try to do all this so I could be accepted. Jesus wasn't accepted. Jesus came down here and he went through all this stuff, but he never changed his character. And that's what we have to do. And that's what I'm learning, you know. You have to learn how to love yourself and be comfortable with yourself. And if nobody else likes you, then so be it. As long as that man upstairs likes you and love you, that's all that matters. Forget the haters. Forget what these people saying. Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to change, because at the end of the day, it's really hurting you. It's putting more baggage on you. And you never going to get to your full potential with trying to live up with these other people's potential. And their potential ain't even all that. It's not even worth it. I mean, just be yourself, kid. I mean, do what you want to do in life. Don't let nobody stop you. Be the light that you are called. You know, being a part of this walk with Jesus, it's not easy. You know, you're not going to be perfect. Nobody in this world is perfect. If somebody's saying they're perfect, then turn the other way, run. But nobody in this world is perfect. I'm not perfect. But at the end of the day, we don't have to do what other people are doing. And my mom used to always tell me, you like, be yourself. You know, I never really understood until I got older the effect that it has to you for just being yourself. And I wish I would have known sooner. But I'm here to help people that are going through that. Kids that are going to school, obey your parents. Listen to your parents. It might be hard. They might get on your nerves, but I'm telling you, they know what they talk about. Listen to them. Listen to them, because they know. Don't fit in. Be yourself. Be yourself. If they don't like you, oh well. You just continue walking in yourself. You continue just talk being to God about it. They don't like the way you dress, tell them, talk to God about it. Every time they say something about you, say, talk to God. Talk to God. Talk to God. But don't you change yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Go to school. Learn. Don't worry about what these people saying about you. Don't worry about what's going on around you. Be yourself. Be your true, authentic self. And it's going to work out. It's going to work out. It's going to work out. And with Jesus on your side, he ain't going to fail you. He going to be there with you all the days of your life. I'm telling you what I know. I'm not just telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Have a relationship with him. Talk to him. Tell him about your problems. I'm pretty sure he'll help you. I know he will. You just got to trust and you just got to believe and you just got to obey. I didn't think this video would turn to me telling people to trust and believe in themselves, but I guess this is the route that I was going to go. But like I said, you know, be yourself. Be true to yourself. Listen to your elders. They know what they talking about. Even though sometimes they do the most, but you know, hey, they got the knowledge. You know, listen. Do what you need to do. Be what God called you to be. Stand out. Be different. Whatever it is, whatever thing that you want to do. If nobody claps, nobody gives you an amen, or nobody be on your team, as long as you got Jesus on your team, you're going to win. So don't worry about it. And this is your girl Renee sharing a little bit, and I hope this bless you.